They're the administration that loves vacation, and this time it's Crazy Uncle Joe just wrapped up a long weekend of R&R in South Carolina. Now, this is the vice president's third vacation in just 3 months. And after a tropical New Year's in the U.S. Virgin Islands, a ski trip to Colorado in February, he's also scheduled to head back down to the luxurious South Carolina island coming up next month as well. Now, while the administration still cannot find the money to reopen the People's House for tours and the deficit continues to mount, you, the taxpayers, you continue to fund the lifestyles of the rich and famous, their luxurious excursions, and much more. Something's wrong with this picture. Joining me now, reaction from townhall.com. Fox News contributor Katie Pavlich and columnist for the Daily Beast, Fox News political analyst Kirsten Powers. By the way, add to that, we got the Obamas now. If you include the spring break vacations, let's see, the girls got to go to the Bahamas and all the way out to Idaho to go skiing. Now, this is after the Tiger Woods golfing trip in Florida for him, the girls' ski trip to Colorado, then, of course, it's Hawaii. So I count 5 or 6 Obama vacations, 3 Joe Biden vacations, and we only 3 months into the year, Kirsten. Pretty good lifestyle.
Just so I'm not misunderstanding you, you're upset that the girls went on vacation, like the daughters went on vacation,
They went,
Sean?
well, of course, we have to pay for the security, which is the right thing to do, but I mean, not one vacation. They just went on 2 spring break vacations.
That's insane, Sean.
That's insane? No, that's our money.
No, I mean,
that's my money.
That is really, no, these girls, you know, I think you should leave the daughters out of it. They should be allowed to go on vacation. They should be allowed to.
If we're paying for it at a time when 50 million Americans are on food stamps, Kirsten, and 14 million Americans on disability, that's 1 in 5. So I think the optics are a little wrong when we're talking about 9 vacations in 3 months.
Did your children not go on spring break because the economy is doing badly?
No, my children didn't go on. My 11-year-old did not go on spring break.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry. I think these girls are allowed to go on spring break.
Okay. All right. 1 spring break. Do they have to take 2? They can't vacation in the same place.
I cannot believe that you are making an issue out of what the girls are doing.
Let me give you an example. Hang on a second. Let me give you an example. When they fly to Martha's Vineyards, they go at separate times. Both there and let me finish. When they go, when he goes to vacation in Florida, she goes skiing in Colorado. So now it's not just not one spring vacation, it's 2. Most 50 million Americans are on food stamps, Katie Pavlich. Help me out here. I think this is over the top.
Yeah, well, let's talk about the optics of this, Sean, and what you talked about. This isn't about the girls going on spring break. This is about a man, President Obama, and his Vice President Joe Biden claiming to be leaders of the middle class and representatives of the middle class. And while they're jetting off to their lavish vacations, Joe Biden spending $500,000 a night in Paris, Barack Obama spending $8 million on a Hawaiian vacation, while Secret Service agents can't stay in Washington, D.C. with their families at Christmas time. We're seeing that people who plan their spring break around coming to Washington, D.C. to see the White House can't do it because they're closed because the president is citing that we need to save money.
So since the beginning of the year, if you include the whole Obama family, that's 2 vacations a month we have to help pay for. Hang on a second. If you include the Bidens, that's 1 vacation every month, and he's got another one for next month. How many vacations do you take a year, Powers? Because I don't get that many vacations.
You know, I go to Alaska to see my family, but you know, I'm not.
Once a year. Maybe twice.
I get there to Alaska a lot. I have 2 little nieces I have to see. But you know, my point is, the idea that you're getting upset about the girls, I have a real problem with. I really think you should leave them out of it.
I'm giving you the big picture. I'm giving you Biden's 3 trips, Biden's hotel bills. Obama's they don't vacation together. They go in separate locations. They don't fly at the same time. It's all cumulative.
Can I just say though, the complaining now, Katie just complained about the Secret Service agents. You know, couldn't be with their families at Christmas. Look, they went. The Bushes went away. And the Reagans went away.
No, they didn't,
I mean, come on. This is the Bushes. George Bush never went to the ranch.
He went to the ranch after Christmas so that the Secret Service agents could stay in Washington, D.C., and so did Ronald Reagan. Yeah, so they waited so that these people could have family in Washington.
I just want to say that when everybody was complaining about George Bush going to his ranch, I never complained about it. I'm consistent on this. I think people should be allowed to go on vacation. I think this is the most mean-spirited thing I've ever seen you do.
Wait a minute. You know what's mean-spirited? 50 million Americans are on food stamps. He said he'd solve that problem. He didn't solve it. So
his
don't
vacation
lecture me on mean-spiritedness when 50 million Americans are suffering under his economic policies. 14 million more Americans are on disability.
Sean, you know what's
Kirsten.
mean is when middle-class families promise their kids that they're going to go to the White House in Washington, D.C. and save for a year to pay for a vacation once in a lifetime to come to the White House, and President Obama can't scrape together enough money or even offer like you have to pay out of his own pocket to keep the White House open. But he's more than happy to pay for Secret Service agents to go on his vacations, go on the vacations of his daughters, and go on the vacations of Joe Biden. This isn't about the girls going on spring break. This is about limiting the capacity of middle-class families to come to the White House.
How about it's their patriotic duty? How about he's got to do his fair share, shared sacrifice? Seems like he lectures everybody except themselves, Kirsten. And at some point, you, as an honest liberal, have got to say, you know what? This is a little over the top. 9 vacations in 3 months between the Bidens and Obama.
No, I have been critical. I've been critical about shutting down the White House tours. I just really find it completely outrageous to act like they're not supposed to go on vacations.
Get over it. And I feel really bad for the people that can't afford vacations.
For you to talk about the daughters, Sean, is really beneath you.
One vacation a year, I think is
I do not think you should bring the daughters into it.
You know what? We have a right with the White House. You know what? The kids can't go to visit the White House. You care about the children. How about they take that money and give it to the kids that can't? I offer to pay for a week to keep the place open. I'm offering my fair share.
We disagree on this.
Yeah. And by the way, we didn't include golf. We didn't include the concerts. We didn't include his great we're going to show you this great basketball shooting. 2 for 22.
For as much as the Obamas hate rich people, they sure like living like them.
You know what, Kirsten? I got to tell you something. It's for whatever reason they think they're royalty. It's an imperial presidency. They can do whatever they want. Spend our money any way they want.
Because they go on vacation?
9 vacations between the Obamas and Bidens in 3 months.
They're not the same family.
Yeah, I know, but we're paying for all of it.
Yeah.
So, all right, up next.